Welcome back to Introduction to Linux. My name is Connor Meisner-Toops, and I am your guide through this series. This is video 4. In this video, we will be going over file output. In the last video, we printed output to the screen with the cat command, like this. In this video, we're going to look into how to get more in-depth information out of a file. Before we can do that, we need a file with significantly more text. I've chosen to use the GPL 3.0 license. Let me go ahead and copy that to the desktop. First, where am I? I'm in my home directory. Next, I need to copy the license to my desktop. Now if we look on my desktop, we can see that it now has the GPL license. Now let's cat the license. As you can see, there's a large amount of text. Even by reducing the resolution size, it's still difficult to see all of the text. There has to be an easier way to see this information. That's where the head, tail, and less commands come in. Let's start with the head command. The head command takes a single argument, the input stream, in this case, the license file. Head will output, by default, the first 10 lines of the file. If we wanted to get a specific number of lines, we could do the dash number to get, in this case, the first 5 lines. This, of course, also works in reverse, where we can get the first 20 lines. The tail command is very similar. The tail command gives you the last 10 lines, and like the head command, it takes an argument for line numbers. Additionally, the tail command comes with the tail-f or follow option. Instead of immediately closing the command, once the text has been printed, it maintains an open connection. Now, if any more information is added to this file, it will be appended here. Any attempt to write commands will be completely ignored while you're following a file. This is often used in conjunction with log files. Typically, a Linux user will have multiple tabs open, like such. Now we can write commands from a new tab. And the tail command will continue to follow this file. Let's try something new. Don't worry if you don't understand this particular command. We will go over this in a later video. Effectively, I've just added some text to the bottom of the license, as we can see here. When you're done tailing a file, you can hit the Control-C button to exit. Almost every Linux command will escape or cancel if you press Control-C. Now we know how to print out the top and bottom of a file easily. But it would be really nice if we had a clean viewer for these files. That's where the less command comes in. Less has the same syntax as the head and tail command. However, once you run the command, you get this clean viewer. Now, my arrow keys can scroll up and down through the file. Additionally, less has lots of options that allow you to quickly navigate the file. For example, the capital G command will put you at the bottom of the file. The lowercase g command will put you back up at the top. If you press the H, you'll get a list of all the possible commands for navigating less. Don't worry about learning all of these commands. For now, the knowledge that the arrow keys will allow you to navigate should suffice. Lastly, in almost all Linux commands, you can press the lowercase q to exit. I'm going to do that twice and return to the terminal. Well, that concludes this video. Be sure to learn each of these commands thoroughly. The two I would focus on most would be the less command and the tail command. In the next video, we're going to be going over grep and aliases. See you then.